right here. Hello, as a word. I don't know if that's a word. That's not a word, is it? But we're here. It's Friday. It's your day. It's my day. It's everyone's day. It's live on Facebook and YouTubes and all those things. And I am your friendly host, Chris Bass. I'm not disheveled anymore. I took care of that. So good job on me. I get points. I get a gold star today. Thank you, Internet. I'm drinking my water. Make sure you drink plenty of water right now if it's available. If you can't find water, I'm worried about you. Find some water. Today, on today's show, I have the incomparable Jared Hall, musician, wonderful person, bagel eater, coffee aficionado. Is that right? Did I say that right? I don't know. If I didn't say that right, post it in the comments. Tell me you're here. Tell me you're watching. If you're watching this on replay, which we may do at some point. I don't know if we replay, but if you are, let me know. That'd be great too. But we're here. We're alive. We're doing well, as it were. But here he is, ladies and gentlemen, Jared Hall. I don't know where I'm going, but here he is once again. Jared Hall. Hey, man.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. How are you?
Oh, good, man. Good. Thanks for having me on your show today.
No problem, man. What were you doing?
Just a minute ago, or like this today?
Yeah, I mean, I understand we had to really wedge you in today. I know that you had a busy schedule, so I wanted to make sure that I didn't compete too much with what was going on.
Yeah, well, between all those gigs I had today, it's
yes. Oh my God. Yeah. So tell me about that. How is gigging during quarantine?
Well, actually, to be honest, personally, this is my first, kind of appearance online. I haven't really been doing any playing online or haven't done one of these interviews or anything like that. But it's been pretty busy at our place. I was looking on social media, and some people say, "Oh, what do I do with my time?" And we've been like crazy busy here at the house with Emily, my wife, is teaching at Georgia Southern online. So she's got so she meets with her students, and also she teaches private voice lessons for those students too. So that there's a lot of one-on-ones and then some class stuff. And then I've been working with Perk Coffee Roasters and a lot of their customer. Yes, there's Perk drinking the Columbia right now.
I have the Perk up handy.
Yeah.
Ready to go.
That'll wake up the daggum dead.
That's what it says. Wow. You must have, I don't know, you must have read my mind or something.
Yes. But yeah, so doing a lot of that from home as well, customer management and some sales, and trying to get people coffee when they don't know how to get it, or this and that. And then of course I have a 6-year-old and a 3-year-old, and the 6-year-old is in kindergarten and has some homeschooling we have to do, and so we've kind of become teachers for the kids as well. And
yeah,
our 3-year-old has to exist in there too somehow. So we've been keeping a pretty good structure throughout the day and trying to get our bike rides in every so often around the neighborhood. And we one of our favorite things, we have a group of friends that kind of throughout Savannah in the Midtown, or I guess we're in Starland, Thomas Square area.
Mm-hmm.
And we bike over to different people's homes and go on a bear hunt. So people will put like a stuffed bear in their window.
Oh, fun!
Yeah, that's been fun for me too. Not just for the kids, going on a bear hunt.
Do you do the whole song or whatever it is? And
we've done the song. Yes, too much.
Yeah, I remember that as a kid. The going on a bear hunt song. That was I think it was like the whole anticipation of what was coming next. You never knew.
Exactly. I'm not scared. Yeah.
Right.
Well, as we did. So last summer, I went up to Alaska with Matt Eckstein and Stan Ray and Mark Chesnow, and we play often, or we used to, of course, as a kind of when we're not playing with our other bands, we formed this other band called Chameleon Brotherhood, and they hired us to play at the Alaska Bear Festival up in Rainbow.
Wow.
Yeah, and it's crazy. So part of the deal, we got to go to this island that has this bear population, and they've never really encountered humans. You go there, and the forest manager makes sure that you don't have any food on you, and there's certain protocol. And there's like a viewing platform that you have to kind of hike to. And I got there, and I got to see like these bears like swoop salmon out of the river and eat them. And
oh wow,
it's just black bear, brown bear. They're kind of all over the place. And
okay, no grizzlies.
Too close, yeah, no grizzlies. And so far, that little island, they treat it in a way where they've never felt like humans were something that had food for them or anything like that. So
right.
So we didn't really come in any danger, but it was definitely scary.
Yeah. I think I've had one bear encounter, and that was my wife and I went to Wyoming for was it Wyoming? Montana. In Montana. Wherever the Grand Tetons are, that's where we went.
I love it. I love it. Nebraska.
What's that?
Maybe Nebraska. Why not?
Maybe Nebraska. It was one of those places. One of those 3-syllable states. There's not many of those, right? But it was, we were just walking along a trail, like just a regular hiking trail. And somebody in front of us looks up and said, "Hey, look." And we all looked, and there's like a bear walking right across the trail. And he just kind of looked at us and then walked on. But yeah, it was major freak out for us back then.
I can't even imagine. Yeah.
Very close. So I did get a friend request just now. I accepted that friend request. Somebody by the name of Emily Hall. You know this person?
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna. I think she may want me to share the video with her, so I'm gonna try and do that real quick.
I love it.
Let's see.
Yeah, come upstairs, Emily Hall. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, I don't know how to share it. Maybe she can find it. I don't know. I hope so.
What's the name of it's the SPP quarantine interviews, right?
Yes. And it is hosted on facebook.com/SPP admin. I don't know why it's called that, but that's what it is. Let's see if I can message her with it. I did have somebody watching a minute ago, but right now we're at 0 viewers.
Oh, wow.
It's okay. It's okay. I feel okay about that. I'm still confident. So tell me about Perk Delivery.
Yeah. So if you get on Perk's website, perkcoffee.com, PERCCOFFEE, and you want to make an order, everything that you would order from the shop, you can either pick up curbside or they'll do local delivery. Of course, they'll ship it as well if you'd like. But we've been doing a cool thing. There's the guys that are over at Coastal Empire Moto, the motorcycle shop.
Yeah.
On Tuesdays, they're doing 2-Wheel Tuesdays. And so if you order between Sunday night and Tuesday at noon, you get you have the motorcycle guys deliver your coffee to your door. So you get the screaming demons coming down the street.
That's pretty awesome.
It's kind of a fun thing, and gives them a chance to get out and ride their bikes a little bit.
Yeah, I will definitely have to remember that, because we go through this stuff probably 2 bags a week.
Oh my God!
Small bags. They're small bags. Do they have larger bags?
Yeah, we got to move you up to the 2-pounders.
Oh, good.
Which, yeah, you won't find that at Whole Foods, but you can do that through the shop online and get it delivered by a motorcycle.
Awesome. And it's at perk.com, is that right? Or perkcoffee.com.
You got it.
Okay, so it's perkcoffee.com.
You got it.
Okay, I'm going to put that in our lovely little comment section here. Coffee with 2 E's. There we go. I think that's right. We'll see. There you go.
All right.
2 C's, 2 F's, 2 E's.
You got it.
Yeah. Pat Sajak would have a field day with that one.
Oh yeah, that'd be a good one actually.
Mm-hmm. So you've got a 6-year-old, correct?
Yeah, 6-year-old June. She's in kindergarten.
Yeah, and how's that going?
Good. We're working. I mean, I think I told you earlier, six going on teenage, years.
Yeah.
Independent, doing her own thing, but now it's been going pretty well, and we have a regular uh, communication with her kindergarten teacher, and we've got lots of projects going on, and she's been helping, and we started some like many folks, we started a garden in the backyard and put together some wood framework for some gardening. So she's helping with all that, and then we've got our 3-year-old Graham, who's 3-year-old, kind of tearing
Yeah.
up the
Yeah. That's a fun age.
yeah. Dinosaurs and all kinds of things, trains and dinosaurs right now for him, pretty much.
Yeah. Is his favorite trains or is it dinosaurs? Is it a combination of both, like a trainosaur?
Well, I think that exists somewhere. Yes, I've seen that. Yeah, because there's the dinosaur train show, and he really likes that.
Cool. Very cool. Okay, somebody's messaging me right now. Let's see who this is. Oh, I have no idea who that is. Someone trying to sell me an iPhone.
Oh yeah.
The price was reduced, so that's exciting. My daughter's birthday was this week, and she got a new iPhone because she shattered her old one. And I don't know if you've ever bought anything on Facebook.
Not on Facebook, but like Craigslist and stuff, of course.
Yeah, it's very similar because you never know who the people are, and then you go to show up and buy the thing, and they're either there or they're not.
Oh, okay. So what happened with this one?
So that I don't know. I think the communication got lost somehow because I said, okay, I'm ready. I'll buy it, but I'm not going to buy it until I actually see you, right? And I think they thought I was just going to send them the money. And so they said, yeah, I'm ready too. So they were waiting for me to send the money. I was waiting to meet them, and then they never showed up. So the deal never happened. It's okay.
Man.
She still got her phone. It just was bought in a more normal way.
Yeah, you got to watch out. Those scammers are out there doing that too.
So. There's tons of scammers out there. So I wanted to try and avoid that as much as I could. Let's see. Sorry, I have a work problem right now that's just come up.
Oh, no.
Let's see.
You're mostly working from home?
I am. I'm working all from home, and I'm the director of information technology for the company that I work at. Okay. And for some reason, they decided to contact me right now and then let me know stuff was going on, because stuff always happens when I'm not available.
Well, if they want to be on the show, please feel free to.
Yeah, I think maybe we will do that. That would be awesome. No, I'm not going to bring them on the show. They're loonies mostly. They're actually very sweet people, all of them. They're majestic oaks is what they are.
What's the company?
It's called John S. James Company. It's a customs brokerage, freight forwarding, import-export firm. So,
wow.
It's considered, what's the word? The ones that can stay in business?
Oh, yes.
Yes, essential. It's considered essential. So
it was not there for me too.
Yeah, exactly. So let me. I'm gonna take a brief. So you know what? Hey, this would be an opportune time for you if you had something to perform. Do you have anything?
Oh yeah. I'd love to play you something.
Awesome.
I'll do this song that I love to do when I play for events and private parties and restaurants or whatever else. But I first learned this from Willie Nelson. He did a version of it, but of course it's an old standard, and it's perfect for keeping your spirits up, called On the Sunny Side of the Street.
Oh, I love that song. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, Jared Hall.
All right.
Wow. Nice. Very nice. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
That is most certainly an uplifting song for these times. I love that song. And
Oh, yeah.
would you say the style of that is jazz?
Yeah, I mean, it's in that jazz world, and I throw a little bit of honky tonk and a little bit of ragtime in there.
Nice. Yeah. So I don't know if you knew this, but my son's also a pianist. Did I tell you that before?
I don't think so, but
Okay.
that's awesome. What does he do and where?
He is a senior at the local art school here in Savannah, if you can't figure that one out.
Okay.
And he's moving on to a school in Atlanta next year. So but he is a piano major at that art school, and I think he's pretty awesome. I wish I could get him to play on here, but he's a little shy about the camera, which I can understand. Some people are. So
yeah, what is he going to go into music in college, or what?
I think he's going to go more in the line of the technology side of it rather than the performance side of it. I would love for him to perform sometime, but I think he still wants to carry on with it and maybe even do some teaching when he gets out there into college, just to earn some extra cash, because as you know, you can always make a couple bucks doing some teaching on the side.
That's great. Yeah, of course. And is he primarily classical or jazz, or what is he?
He's a classical, mostly classical, but he has been dabbling with some ragtime stuff. So and it's starting to sound really good. I'm enjoying it.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'd love to hear him play sometime if that ever works itself out. So
yeah, we'll have to manage that somehow. Speaking of performance, you mentioned to me that the Tybee Post is doing something special.
Yeah. So our good buddy Michael Gaster, who's a great sound man in the area, is putting together the Quarantine Concert Series. And I'm not sure the exact hashtag or whatever, but if you Google it, you'll probably find it on Facebook. But they set up the Tybee Post Theater for artists to be able to come in. Everything's sanitized. Things are pretty much distanced 6 feet away or more. And then he's doing a nice concert series right out of the back or the stage of Tybee Post. So he's got
very cool.
Great audio video.
I'm doing a search on it right now, so I can add that into the comment section so people know about it.
Oh,
so
great.
Tell me, how exactly do they manage that?
As far as the production goes, or?
Well, you mentioned to me earlier about how people are supposed to enter and exit.
Yeah, so the back doors of the Tybee Post Theater, there's two sides. You can just walk in, and there's not even one side. I think, well, actually both. You don't even have to touch the door. You just walk through these like big rubber things that you kind of push away. but yeah, I think they get everything set up and preset for you and sanitized, and then the audio and the video engineer up in the balcony, and the musicians can come in and just set up, and then they do the production. And
Very cool.
yeah, so check that out. I think we eventually, the Velvet Caravan, we might do one of those over there with him. But I know they've got an array of artists that have been doing some recording. I think sometimes they pre-record and some they're doing live. So
sweet. So they'll be streaming that stuff.
Yeah. So check that out. I think they've been doing that already. So
okay, very cool. Yeah, I'm guessing they probably have it up on Facebook. I did load their URL down there just so people could know where to find Tybee posts online. But yeah, I think probably their Facebook page, they're going to do more information on that. That'd be my guess anyway.
Sweet, yeah.
Great. Well, you know what? Tell me about this. How did you arrive in Savannah?
Oh, wow, yeah. Gosh, and we're getting upon how many? Almost 10 years now. We're about between 8 and 9 years, I think we've been here.
Mm-hmm.
But my wife and I, we were living in Iowa. We're both from Iowa, and got married and lived. I'd been living in Des Moines for years, and my wife was pursuing her grad school stuff, and then went to New York and auditioned for opera and musical theater things. And she came back to Des Moines, and we ended up getting married, and thought that we wanted to explore somewhere new, having both been, living in Iowa most of our lives. So we ended up in Austin, Texas, of all places. Did the Austin music scene there, and I was playing in a bunch of bands, country, old school country groups, and some honky tonk things, and a country pop band, all kinds of crazy stuff. She was singing in a professional choir called Conspirare.
Okay.
And also teaching private lessons and working with high schools and music. And so both freelancing, in a sense. And she wanted to, basically, she had her degree and wanted to start teaching at the collegiate level. And so out went all the resumes and everything else. And a lot of rejections came back from different places, of course. And then Savannah at Armstrong at the time said, "Hey, we'd like to interview you." And of course, we came to visit Savannah and fell in love with it, and thought, well, this would be a great place to exist, and the arts and music and everything that come along with Savannah were, just rich and amazing. So yeah, we came here. We actually lived apart for a while because I had to finish touring with one of the bands I was contracted with there in Austin, and so she was here, but it was also a temporary contract,
Mm-hmm.
and then she was going to have to reapply for the tenure track position. So, we were living apart for a while, and I'd come visit Savannah, and I just kept falling in love with it. I'd take a jog at Forsyth Park, and like, oh, this is just gorgeous here. And so, yeah, then she was offered the full-time position, and we ended up moving here full-time, and haven't looked back. We love it. So
that's awesome. Yeah, I've always been. I'm not a hometown boy here. I came here back in the 90-ish area.
Yeah,
and I fell in love with it. I fell in love with my wife, who's from here, and we moved back back in '99, I think. So we've been here over 20 years.
Oh wow, that's awesome.
And love it. I just love Savannah. And as you said, it is a rich art scene, a rich performance scene, and it's only growing right now, which is great. I mean, we're stalled for a little bit, just a little bit. But once we get through this, I think, it's going to be an amazing time.
Yeah, and I'm looking at this little pause that's going on, for a lot of people. I hope it's a way to reflect, and also a way to maybe a lot of amazing art is going to be created out of this time.
Oh yeah.
My wife and I talk a lot about how this has been great to kind of slow down for a little bit and take a look at what's important and figure out ways to get inspired and not just be running the race all the time, so to speak.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it is a great time for that, for sure. Of course, there's the bad part of it. We're losing people, and I can't help but mention that but it truly is a time to take in your family, take in your friends, and know what's important in your life. Let's see. Somebody's saying hello. Do you know this person?
Well, hello, Tara. All right. That's a college friend of mine from
Oh, nice.
Simpson College up in Indianola, Iowa. So
nice. And you say Iowa, not Iowa?
I mean, sometimes Iowa. But
you said your wife, she did opera and musical theater, or she was interested in doing that?
Yeah. She's always been a performer, and where we went to school, Simpson College was kind of an opera-focused music school, and it fed into the Des Moines Metro Opera. And so, from her graduating, with a voice degree from Simpson, she ended up being an apprentice artist and a singer with the Des Moines Opera, and then ended up at LSU and finished her graduate work there in Baton Rouge. And then, she's performed with symphonies and oratorio stuff and super classical stuff all the way to musical theater. And she'd probably kill me for saying this, but she starred in Jerry Springer the Opera. Look,
that's awesome. That must have been amazing.
Yeah.
Is she coming to knock you out right now? I think I hear some.
Yeah, I'm waiting right now.
So here's another friend, I think.
Oh my gosh, what's up?
People just start to come out of the woodwork. The longer we're on, the more they come out of the woodwork. And of course, my mom wants me to know that she's watching.
Hello, Mama Chris.
She's a continuous fan, which I appreciate. Some moms, they push you out of the house and just let you go on your way. My mom, she's been there with me for a long time. So
that's awesome. Yeah.
Great. Well, Jared, this has been a pleasure. I've enjoyed talking to you today, and I'm going to be honest. I want to see if we can get both of you on the show and maybe do something.
We'd love to. Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Because
with our schedule,
I don't know if you knew it, huh?
Might have to work on fitting it in the schedule, right?
Yeah, exactly. I'm a bit of a theater nerd myself, musical theater. So
what do you perform too?
Yeah. Wonderful. I've done a few shows. So mostly I've done stuff at the Savannah Children's Theater. #IHeartSCT, ladies and gentlemen.
Which we want to get June involved in that, by the way.
Oh, awesome! Yeah, he can join. I think right?
June, yeah.
She.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. She can join. I think there's a Creative Explorers class that they can do at under 7, and then once they turn 7 or in second grade, they can move on to more of the class shows that they do. So it's a cool program. I love it. Molly and I have been involved in it since she was about 8 years old, 7 years old. And so that's been 9 years now, almost 10 for me, because I started before her. I did one of their main stage productions there. But yeah, it's a great program. And I'll just say while I'm here, if you got kids and they have any interest in that whatsoever, take a look at Savannah Children's Theater, because they do great shows there. But also I've done other shows too in other places, but they're kind of my home space.
Sweet. Yeah, we'll check it out, man.
Absolutely. And I'll be sure to order my Perk coffee online in the 2-pound bag.
Absolutely.
And get the what demons?
I don't know what they're calling themselves, but yes, 2-Wheel Tuesdays. You'll have the motorcycle clan deliver your coffee to your doorstep. So
sweet. Yeah, I know my neighbors would love that.
Oh yeah, these are nice loud bikes too. So it'll be a show.
Awesome. All right, Jared, you have a great day. Keep safe. Wear your mask outside. You got a great mask, by the way. It's a really nice one.
Oh, I appreciate it. Cheers to that.
All right. I'll see you around the hood, man.
All right. Sounds great. Take care. Peace.
Okay. That was Jared Hall, ladies and gentlemen, and he played a great song for us. I hope you enjoyed it. Look out for Tybee Post for their quarantine concerts. I believe they're doing them now. Also, make sure you check out Velvet Caravan. They're doing some live streaming. And get yourself some Perk coffee. I don't know how we would exist without it. I have it every single day, and it's important. And I'm not a sponsor. But if you'd like me to be, I'm more than willing. I know all 7 of my viewers right now would go out and buy a bag. That's for darn sure. Anyway, you guys have a great Friday. I've enjoyed this. I hope you have, and I'll see you next week.